Hello, everybody. Welcome to this special edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. Place where we talk about anything and everything that is geek, whether it be TV, comics, movies, or video games. And the reason why I say this is a special edition is because this is not going to be the usual discussion panel or single man discussion panel that it always is. This is going to be more of a rant or tirade. I don't know which one you would call it. Of anger and disgust, and y'all pretty much know what I usually go off on this program. New 52. It kind of pertains to that, but this is more of a rant aimed directly at DC Comics. I mean, the other ones are too, but this is more aimed directly at them. And the reason why I say that is I'm getting sick and tired of the double standard in DC Comics. I'm sick of the one-sidedness, the double standard, the bias in DC Comics, I guess you could say. I'm sick of, and I'm just sick of what they're doing. I mean, we already seen what they've done with the New 52, and that they've completely just thrown everything out, all this stuff with New 52. But it just seems like it's gotten worse. And one thing in particular is their overuse of Batman over Superman. They're constantly trying to build up Batman, and tear down Superman. I mean, it's bad when last year being the 75th anniversary of Superman, and Superman had a new movie out and everything. But what stole the thunder away from that? Batman. All they did was I was like, well, it's Superman's 75th anniversary, but big fat hairy deal. We're going we're going to not pay so much attention to Superman and give all the attention to Batman. Case in point, they instead of trying to they heavily promoted Man of Steel, but after a while they just forget that. We got bigger news. We're going to put Batman in the next. And a Man of Steel sequel. We're going to turn Man of Steel 2 into the world's finest movie. Which, like I said, which I've said before, I'm really excited about. But it took that to get everybody really excited about a Superman movie. I mean, why do they got to put Batman in everything? I mean, why? I mean, it just shows you the one-sidedness of this. And they can't do anything Superman without sticking Batman in the background to basically show that Batman's superior to Superman or something. I said, I'm getting tired of it. I mean, this year's gotten even worse. I mean, in the comics, you've got Batman. Ever since the New 52 started, they've tried to put him in everything. But it's gotten to a point when somebody trying to review a Superman comic is basically, here's the actual quote, is basically saying there's too much. Could we please not have Batman and everything? I mean, I'm gonna say I bring that up was just this past last couple of days. I think it was yesterday, or it is this week. I was looking on the Superman homepage. They had a review there for Superman Unchained #6. They actually started off the thing by saying, "Could we please not have Batman Batman not telling Superman how to think, please?" And then the next line was as a matter of fact, could we please not have could we not have Batman in anything that is not Batman, please? I mean, that's bad. That shows you how bad they are being about this when they can't even have a Superman book, one Superman book, without sticking Batman in it somewhere, trying to make him looking all superior and everything. And that just goes along with what I'm talking about, the bias and the double standard of DC's bias and understanding and overuse of Batman and everything. I mean, the last few years, all they have done is portray Superman as this little wuss, little crying wuss, in a suit of armor that's constantly getting smashed, patted into the ground, and kicked in the dirt, and nobody likes him. while Batman is vaunted and nigh invincible, like he's the biggest genius in the world, and he's invincible, and he's vaunted like he's a god in comics. I'm sorry, but Batman. I'm sorry, but Batman is just. I'm sorry, but it's one thing to have the fans doing the fans trying to make him look that way. I mean, that's what fans do. The fans are going to say, if fans of Batman are going to say he's better than Superman, Superman's going to say, fans are going to say Superman's better than Batman, which is what I say. But I mean, it's bad when you got the comment. I mean, it's one thing for fans to do fanfic that's like that, but it's really bad when you got the actual comic book company doing that. I mean, they're trying to tell comic book companies that they're trying to tell you who they think is better and who you ought to be buying instead of, as opposed to who you want to buy. They're trying to tell you who to buy. I mean, that's sad. When all they can do is build up one character, build up their number 2 character, and tear down their number 1 and their flagship character. I'm like I said, I'm getting sick of the double standard, and it gets worse. Not only are they trying to over Batman everything and make Superman look like a wuss, and Batman basically vaunt him on the level of being on Olympus or something. You got the merchandising. I mean, this is what really has riled me up into doing this. This is what really pushed me to do this show. Originally, this show was going to be something else, but I actually pushed this into that slot. This is what really done it. DC's infinite wisdom of what characters what type of that version of that character they're going to present to you. Case in point, I probably mentioned this in the previous show about going to Walmart and seeing the Walmart and the Valentine baskets. In case y'all didn't see, I'll explain. I went to Walmart back in February when they had the Valentine stuff out. Back in January, February, they had Valentine stuff out. They actually had a gift basket. They actually had Superman and Batman gift baskets you give to your kids. It sounds all well and good, right? No. The Batman gift basket had essentially the I don't know if I explained lately. Lately they've been doing last year they've been doing a real push to push New 52 on the kids, like make figures and toys and merchandise with all New 52 characters, versions of the DC characters on it. Well, this time, and also it was mixed with the classic versions of the characters too on a lot of merchandise. But this time they had a version. It had the classic Neil Adams style Batman on it with the oval insignia and the utility belt and the trunks and everything. I said they had the classic version that when everybody thinks Batman, that's Batman. You think they do that with Superman? No. What did they do with the Superman basket? It was the New 52. It was the New 52 Superman on everything. That ugly insignia, that ugly S shield they've put on everything. Him in the suit of armor all over him and his little scrawny tail on all the suits of armor, and his little suit of armor, little tin suit of armor all over everything. In the same style of artwork they've always presented Superman merchandise, classic Superman merchandise. And they even dared have had like a notepad or something in there that had Man of Steel wrote across a picture of him of the New 52 Superman. That made me so angry and sick to my stomach. But it doesn't end there. The next thing I saw was, well, and that's Easter. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous show, but I'll mention it now. Walmart, once again, has got out little gift packs for the kids. They call it a travel kit this time because it has like coloring pages and stickers and even a little plushie in it. A little small plushie about that big. I think it's about that big in it, about that tall. And once again, Superman and Batman. You can pretty much guess how it was. That's right. Batman looked like the Neil Adams version, the classic Neil Adams version, and Superman was New 52. Once again, it made me so mad. I thought about steam was going to come out of my ears. I just about thought the steam was going to come out. I was fuming mad. It just disgusts me. And now it's happened again. Matter of fact, just this week, I have gone. I was at Walmart, just kind of looking around the toy aisle for like the figures and Hot Wheels and stuff like that for my collection. And I happened to come upon a little display of spring toys for springtime, like where they got like they're already getting out the summer toys and stuff like that for spring and for kids to play outside. And I happened to come across a rack of kites, little small kites, and once again there was Superman and there was Batman. You pretty much know where I'm heading with this. The Batman one had the classic Neil Adams Batman on the packaging, and the classic Neil Adams Batman on the kite. I look over there at Superman. There's a classic Superman on the packaging. Then I look at a picture of the actual kite. That's right. There staring at me is the New 52 Superman printed on this kite. This, to me, was the last straw. And I felt like I had to say something. I mean, I'm getting sick and tired. This was the defining double standard in which I just could not stand anymore, and I had to say something. I am getting so sick and tired of this double standard. I mean, I'm fed up. I'm fed up with their one-sided, with their whole business model of Batman's better than Superman, and they're going to make him look like, vaunt him like he's a god, and they're going to kick Superman into the dirt like a little punk. That's one thing. But to actually not even give you a chance to have anything with the classic Superman tights, trunks, and all that actually looks like Superman, they're going to give you the classic version of Batman, but they're going to give you the New 52 version of Superman. They're going to force that on you. And quite frankly, that disgusts me. It just plain and simply disgusts me. And I'm frankly have had enough. And I know there are people out there that have had enough of this too, and hopefully y'all have seen the same thing I have, and it's made you just as mad as it's made me. Because I am getting so sick and tired of DC Comics basically spitting in the face of their fans. They're basically spitting in your face, giving you the finger, and saying tough beans. That's about as clean as I can say it. Saying tough junk. Because they ain't going to give you what you want. They're going to give you what they think you want. It's like I heard on an episode of The Simpsons. It's like instead of listening to what your customers want, you're trying to tell them what they want. And that's DC doing the same thing. Saying, oh, you don't want old fuddy-duddy Superman and his trunks and cape. You'd rather have the Superman. It's like you'd rather have the Superman in you have a little scrawny, unmuscled little scrawny, gristly Superman in a suit of armor that gets smashed into the ground. Better yet, you probably would rather have And better yet, you don't want Superman at all. You'd rather have Batman. You'd rather have Batman in all his cape and tights glory, with the trunks on his costume. I was like, you don't want Superman, that old fuddy-duddy. You want Batman. You want this vaunted golden god that is Batman. Normal human being in a suit of armor and little trinkets. Some old rich guy in a suit on, a rich guy in a bat suit. Yeah, you want that. You don't want an alien that lives like an average Joe. No, you don't want that. And then when you pick Superman, they're like, oh, you don't want and you pick Superman, like, oh, you don't want him. Oh, you want him? Okay, fine, but you don't want this version. The muscled up, idealized version of a hero in the red trunks and the cape, red trunks and the tights. No, you want this little scrawny, gristly emo over here in a suit of armor and gets kicked in the ground. That's the version you want. That's how DC acts. They're trying to tell you what you want. They're trying to tell you what you want instead of listening to what you actually want. And when you tell them what they want, like I said, they don't listen. And they just keep shoveling more crap down your throat. And frankly, I'm sick of it. And I've actually decided, I don't usually do this on the show, but I know just how many people are irate over DC for what they've done. And I'm going to say this right now to anybody out there that's just as fiery mad as I am about DC and the New 52 and this double standard I've been talking about today. I'm going to say this. Let your voice be heard. Go to their Twitter page. Go to their Facebook page, their Tumblr page, their Google Plus page, their YouTube page. And send them as many messages of disgust disgust as you can. I'm going to just say, keep it clean, nothing violent, nothing ugly, nothing vulgar. I'm saying just show your anger in a very show your disgust and disdain for what DC's done in a very civilized manner. I ain't saying go on there and get all ugly about it. I'm saying just go on there and express your disgust and your disdain for DC Comics and what they've done and what they've done and what they're doing. I said, just go on there and I mean, just send as many messages as possible. Just go on there and bombard them with messages if you have to. Just let them know your disgust. Let them know just how disgusted you are with the New 52, with their double standard, with their bias, with their leanings, with their I'm going to tell you what you like business model. Just let them know how disgusted you are. And hashtag it. Bring back the classic Superman. Bring back the classic DCU. Enough is enough. No more New 52. And stop the bias. Stop the two-faced biasness. I forget that. I said hashtag it. Bring back the classic Superman. Bring back the classic DCU. No more New 52. Enough's enough. Stop the bias. And stop the bat bias. And stop the bat double standard. And stop the double standard, or just stop the double standard. Forget the bat part. I said just hashtag it that and just express your disgust and disdain with DC. I said their Twitter page, Facebook page, and their social media pages. Just go on there and let your voice be known, let your disgust be known, and just express your disgust with this. Because I said, frankly, I don't have any of those pages except YouTube, and I have all those pages except for YouTube. But as I said, just go on there and just. I said, but I know a lot of y'all do, and y'all are just as mad as I am. So just go do it. As soon as this show's over, go let them know you're disgusted. Let them know you're disgusted with the double standard, with the new 52, with their bias, just everything. Just let them know. And send as many messages as possible. Maybe they'll listen. They don't actually listen from a bunch of folks. And from multiple messages from multiple people. Maybe they'll actually take criticism to heart and actually listen for a change. Well, I said, but I don't normally do this on this show, but I'm just expressly mad with DC. I've had it with them. I've had it. So, like I said, just go let your voice be known. Tweet them, Facebook them. Send a message to them on Tumblr. I said just do it in a civilized manner, but let you know that you had it with this bias in New 52, with the New 52 and their bias attitude towards everything, particularly when it comes to Superman, because. Like I said, I'm disgusted, and I know you're disgusted. I said, just go on there and let your disgust and your disdain for them and their business models be heard. And like I said, hashtag it. Bring back the classic Superman. Bring back the classic DCU. No more New 52. Enough is enough. And stop the bat bias. And stop the double standard. I said, just go let your voice be known. Like I said, don't get ugly about it, but just let your voice be known. Just let your disgust be known to DC. Hey, if you have to, go find Dan Didio's page and do the same. Go find Jeff Johns' pages and do the same. And so on. Everybody that's everybody at DC and all the ones that run this New 52 train wreck, go let your disgust be known and tag it the tags I just told you, because like I said, I'm afraid that if they keep going down this track on this train wreck of the New 52, they're going to go out of business. They're going to run everybody off, and they're going to get they can say all they want to that it's selling big. I don't think it is. And just like I said, just go let your disgust be known, and do it peaceably. And do it peaceably. Don't get ugly about it. Just doing it. Just like I said, don't let them be ugly messages. Just message them, and just tell them how disgusted you are with the New 52 and their practices and their bias. And like I said, hashtag it. Bring back classic DC. Bring back classic Superman. No more New 52. Enough is enough. Stop the bat bias and stop the double standards. And just, like I said, be peaceably about it as possible to just make sure you show your disgust. And show your disgust, because like I said, like many other people, I've had enough of this. I've had enough. I've had enough of the double standards. The bias. I've had enough, and I've had enough of New 52s. Y'all already know. I've had enough of it, and I'm disgusted. And as I said, I know y'all all too. So just go let your voices be known. Message GC, message Dan Didio, and hashtag it. All that I've told you. And I guess that's all for this edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. Thank you for listening to this rant. Hopefully you haven't left in the middle of it. Thank you for sticking with it. Yeah, thank you for listening to me. I just felt like I had to get that off my chest. And as always, like, subscribe, you have any comments about the show, drop me a comment in the comment box. Um, 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 and if y'all have any ideas for y'all have any ideas for the show, drop me a comment in the comment box. I'm always looking for fresh new things to talk about and new ideas for the show. So I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your ideas. I would love to hear from you. And if you want to drop a hashtag on my show, see how many. I want to see how many people can put up here. I want to see how many people can drop the message with put in the comment box. I want to see how many hashtags of bring back the classic Superman we can put in this comment in the comments for this show. So I said just comment me that. I said so put bring back the classic hashtag of bring back classic DC in the comment box, and also, and I want to see how many we can get this week for this show. And like I said, thank y'all for watching and thank y'all for listening, and I'll see y'all next time.